Hey Football Army, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Soccer Flicker. For the most part, soccer players are adored by fans around the world and enjoy support from the stands whenever they step foot onto the field. However, there are some that people simply do not like. Whether it's through something they've said or done, some soccer players become hated by certain groups or fans. A few may not have even done anything wrong other than score against their team's rivals. Today we are going to be counting down through our picks for the most hated soccer players of all time, as well as exploring what they did to make them worthy of a place on this list. Let's get right into it. Here are the 5 most hated soccer players of all time. 5. Vinnie Jones. A player who is hated for similar reasons to Billy Bremner. Vinnie Jones was an integral part of the famous Crazy Gang Wimbledon squad that famously won the FA Cup in 1988. Jones was a notoriously aggressive player that rivals would not want to get on the wrong side of. Jones was also a fierce leader, however, getting into opposition players' heads when they were up against him. This fear is what made him so disliked. Since retiring from soccer, Jones has gone into the field of acting. The former Welsh international starred in hit movies such as Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and X-Men: The Last Stand. He has always played typically tough characters that fit with his style of play on the soccer field. 4. Luis Suarez. It's not often that an entire nation can hate one player. However, in the case of Uruguay's Luis Suarez, that is just what occurred in 2010. During a crucial FIFA World Cup fixture against Ghana, Suarez stopped a certain goal for the African nation after essentially saving a shot on the goal line. Suarez was subsequently sent off and forced to watch the penalty be taken from the sidelines. Ghana missed and Uruguay won the match, leading the fans of the Super Eagles to hate the former Liverpool striker. Of course, there are more reasons why people hate Suarez. He has been found guilty of biting opponents on more than one occasion, and was also charged with racism following a spat with Manchester United's Patrice Evra before kickoff in a match between United and Liverpool. 3. Sol Campbell. Another player that made a terrible decision in the transfer market. Former England defender Sol Campbell committed a cardinal sin by making the move from Spurs to Arsenal in 2001. This move resulted in Campbell being labeled as Judas by Spurs fans who believed after spending 9 years with the club, he owed them a measure of loyalty. Campbell's move remains one of the most notorious transfers in the history of English soccer, and serves as a reminder to anyone wanting to make a similar move to perhaps reconsider. To this day, Campbell receives regular abuse from Spurs supporters whenever they spot him. 2. El Hadji Diouf. Some of you reading this may not have heard of former Senegal forward El Hadji Diouf. However, if you followed the Premier League in the 2000s, you certainly will have. Known best for this time at Lancashire-based club Blackburn Rovers, Diouf became hated for a variety of misdemeanors both on and off the playing field. Diouf was known to spit at rival fans, hurl racist abuse, poke fun at players who had gone down injured, and was involved in a number of car crashes. It boggles the mind to think some managers wanted such a player in their ranks. Diouf is about as unprofessional as a professional soccer player gets in the modern day, serving as a negative role model for young players hoping to do better. This is something all soccer fans should hate. 1. Diego Maradona. Well, here we are. The most hated soccer player of all time is the great Diego Maradona. He may also be the most loved in some parts. It's all a matter of perspective. Maradona is hated by many England supporters due to his role in knocking them out of the 1986 World Cup. The famous Hand of God, scored by Maradona, is regarded as the most famous example of cheating in soccer history, with the Argentine blatantly handling the ball on its way into the net. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.